Okay, Anji mains, let's rejoice and recap what the patch notes have said that we're going to get on Friday. So, there were three main things that affect, Anji's three main things: his Shitsu, his Ko, and his Fujin. So, let's start off with Shitsu. The Shitsu is going to have faster startup and faster recovery, but the first hit of Shitsu will not have as much hit stun, so people already complain that, oh, my opponent can mash out or DP out of the first hit of that and I have to cover it with my kicks or whatever. So you still have to do that, but it's going to be way easier with the, decreased recovery, because if he recovers faster enough, it's going to be kind of like Ino, where he can be, behind it and cover it way more easily than he used to before, because usually, or how it is now, he recovers so slowly that, it's already hit the opponent by the time I'm released to try and cover it. So, but yeah, it's going to be such a good projectile. I'm hoping it is. If it starts up decently faster and it recovers decently faster, it's just going to be so handy, such a lovely change. And it's going to be more of a neutral tool that you can just throw out and use to get in and do some spins. If you think the opponent's going to try and mash in that gap, you can spin through it, and yeah, anyways. And what they did to counteract that change is they also made his throw launch the opponent further away horizontally. So I imagine it'll be something around here. Just to make up for the changed and improved Shitsu, just so his OP isn't totally crazy. Now for Fujin, not too much change except for it's just a little bit faster, which is a big deal when that means it links off of his fast slash, indeed, and his 2S. Both of these changes are something that is going to make Anji mains cry to hear, because they've been wanting this for years and years, even before this character was made. They've been outraged that you can't combo Fujin off of your 2S or your fast slash, because when you're doing footsies, you don't actually deserve to get combos or anything, do you? But now we finally do. So Fujin will be able to combo off of these two. That's amazing. But it also did get slightly nerfed in that it has high scaling now. So I guess we're not going to have super easy 50% corner combos, which I'm fine with as long as I get my combo off of my fast slash. That's all I want. And now the change for Ko is that it was already pretty good for as an anti-air, and if the opponent blocks it, you're quite plus. But as you can see, you're not plus enough to by the time, if I'm not in the corner, by the time you run over to the opponent, you don't really have time to guarantee anything. But in this change, in this patch on Friday, they're increasing the block stun. Okay, can you stop jumping? They're changing the block stun, increasing it, and making it a guard crush. So when you get hit by Gold Lewis with one of his behemoth typhoons when you're in the air and your character has that big blowback animation. Well, that's gonna happen when they get hit by the second hit of Ko, which I'm loving the thought of. So you get to run up and go for your pressure if they block it, and if it hits, then, you get to go for a combo. And also, it has less horizontal knockback. So, here, it kind of launches the opponent, far away so that I can't get any of my jumping attacks off of it, even though you can take an air action. So, I can do an air action, but they always miss because I'm, below the opponent and, far away. But now it's going to be a bit more like when you get it off of a running sweep, where the opponent doesn't get launched so far away, and you can actually get a jumping attack off of it consistently, which is crazy, and that's what it looks like in the trailer. If you go back to the Anji trailer, he was able to do this, and it looks so fun, and I can't wait for that to be back. Now, he did also get a few, quality of life changes, for example, his Tobi, which is just his leap, whether it's off of the Kara Fujin or not. It's now no longer a counter state, so that means when he does this big leap in from full screen where he's that and he gets in all the way full screen from one special move, now he's not going to get this big counter hit comboed from it, which is really good because now it actually makes somewhat useful, because that was what people were trying to use it for, but if the opponent presses a button, you get hit by a huge counter hit combo and it wasn't really worth it. Now it's a bit more useful as a mobility tool, because if the opponent jabs you out of it, you just get bonked to the air and it's fine. Also his heavy slash got changed so that it doesn't have recovery counter hit. His 2P is a bit faster, so now he is faster than a 6 frame normal, woohoo, and his 6P now reaches further forward, because as you can see now, it does not have much range. As you can see here, it looks like it's chopping through Soul's head, but it is not. And so yeah, now it'll be able to hit at a more acceptable range, probably something around here, which is like what most characters have because they're trying to buff anti-airs. And a change that all characters got is that they can jump cancel their jump slash and their jump heavy slash. Anji can currently jump and dash cancel his jump slash, but not his jump heavy slash. So that's going to be a really good quality of life change, especially since his jump heavy slash is his better jump in normal. Being able to like jump cancel that like that, like to go for the double overhead or to go for like the dash forward, like dash forwards into the double overheads, you know, that gives him the spice of like, oh, do I do a jump into a low, or do I do a jump into a double overhead, or like, what am I doing? It just gives, you know, a bit more spice to the character that every character loves and needs, and Anji definitely needs it, because it doesn't have too much to go with his air action, so that's going to be a big buff for Anji. Get, you know, more use off of his great jump-ins, that's great. And, like, bug fixes with his Isokutobi, I mean, Iseogi. And that's about it. But I can't say that's about it, because those are really awesome, and I can't wait to see how they play out. Like, how fast this shit's going to be. I mean, the change to Fujin is just going to be that it combos off of these, which is just amazing to think about. I just still can't wrap that around my head. And, like, how plus is Cole going to be? I can't wait to see. And what kind of combos are we going to be able to get off of Cole now that it keeps the opponent closer? Are we going to be able to do things like this off of, like, the crouching heavy slash? If so, that's really cool. And, like, bonk the opponent into the wall and then combo. Like, oh, just can't wait. Anyways, I'm sure you guys can't wait as well, and I'll see you on Friday. Thanks for watching.